Good evening. If you ever thought about joining the military or have family in the military, you have undoubtedly seen some of the equipment that they wear, either in pictures, videos, maybe you've seen your family kitted out from time to time going to training. And what I would like to do today is give you a little bit of history and demonstrate how this functions. It's one of the most iconic pieces of any soldier gear, your IOTV, or Improved Outer Tactical Vest. Now, just a little bit of history on this. This is generation 3, meaning there has been previous iterations of it. And although some of them were more complicated to put together than others, they all function universally sort of the same way. And that being this little tab right here underneath where my rank goes, this is the ripcord. And basically what this is an emergency exit for your armor in case you need to lose it very quickly because you have a plate in the front and a plate in the back and two in the sides, which will make this very heavy. So ideally, if you're ever in an actual combat situation and something caustic or dangerous, like a foreign substance, gets on this and you need to get rid of it, or if you're ever hurt underneath and the medics need to get to you to treat your injuries, this cord is here to save your life. Now, here's a little bit about how it works. So up here on my shoulders, you'll see two buckles, look like standard two plastic buckles I'm sure you've seen everywhere else. And you have two under the front plate here that look exactly like it. These are all interconnected to this one pull cord here under your neck. Now, to take it off normally, all you would have to do is undo these buckles and the sides would come off and you could pull it off over your head, and it would be just that simple to put it on and pull it off. In an emergency situation, if you're injured, to get to injuries that may be underneath this vest to help you, what the medics will do, or what you would do if you needed to get out from under it, is pull this cord and it will automatically release all four of these locks, and it's going to fall apart from here, and the front and the back will fall off separately. Now, in the past, when you did this for training, it was very aggravating to train people on how to put this vest back together, and every time they would pull it out, they had to rethread the gray cord through the back part to put it back together, and it cost precious time. And realistically, if you're out somewhere and you're hurt and you need to put armor back on, it was just not feasible in the middle of gunfire for people to have to risk that much life-saving time to try and put their armor back on. So the geniuses have decided now that it is simply four buckles to put it back together the same way that it came apart. So now, if you ever find yourself thinking about joining the military, or you're ever in front of a screaming, angry drill sergeant asking you rhetorical questions about how the equipment functions, hopefully I've prepared you with just a little bit of information and a little bit of history so you can go into the Army knowing just a little bit more than the soldier to your left and your right in training also. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you found this video informative.